Could the top end be in for more severe cyclones? The former chief of the CSIRO's atmospheric research is warning it's likely unless carbon emissions are reduced. But the Northern Territory government is too busy grappling with the cyclone cleanup and the immediate threat ahead to worry about grim predictions about severe weather events.
For crews fixing cyclone-damaged power lines and residents still without electricity, conditions are already sweltering.
Our house power went off first and then the street came down as well.
But climate scientists are warning the number of dangerously hot top-end days will multiply unless the Northern Territory and Australia help to reduce global carbon emissions.
The CSIRO are projecting that by 2030 we will have 138 days over 35 degrees in Darwin every year.
Scientists are reporting more top-end industries and workers will struggle with the heat.
That would narrow the attractive part for tourism down to about 3 months a year.
And they're predicting the warming sea already bleaching top-end corals is creating conditions for more severe cyclones.
But it's the moisture that's evaporated from the surface of the ocean then being transformed into liquid that releases huge amount of energy, and that's what drives these storms. And so every time you have warmer ocean, you'll have more intense storms.
They're arguing it would be irresponsible for the top end to produce more gas through fracking.
The only thing we can do is to move away from the use of fossil fuels.
But the push for fracking is intensifying from some business sectors and the opposition.
To create significant wealth and ongoing long-term jobs in the Northern Territory, and implores the government to make an immediate decision on the lifting of its moratorium on onshore gas development.
For now, the Chief Minister's keeping his decision under wraps and focusing on the immediate problems of cyclone recovery and another threat looming.
My priority is on that recovery period, not linking cyclones to climate change debates. I just want to do everything we can to get the people of the Territory safe.
He's defending that some residents are having to organise power reconnection to their houses.
So we don't know what damage is there, and if we turn it back on without that compliance, we could be putting the people in the house at risk.
That really is a household issue.
In Parliament, the opposition called on Labour to restart the process of putting power lines underground, which the CLP had stopped when it came to government because of the $80 million price tag.
Will you consider redirecting funding from your museum and car park that no one seems to want to prioritising the undergrounding of power lines?
The question of undergrounding power should absolutely be asked, and it's something that we absolutely need to consider. We obviously appreciate the change of mind from the CLP.
In a changing climate, it's the first of many such infrastructure decisions that will have to be made. Jane Bardon, ABC News.